Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to be talking about something very serious. Can Dmso save your lungs? Well, let me start off by saying I'm not a doctor, but this information might be able to help someone out there. I recently had a conversation with someone who has been through hell trying to get a diagnosis. Their child has trouble breathing. They go to the hospital and they're told that it's asthma. They're given an inhaler. When the inhaler doesn't work, they go back and they're given a different one. When that one doesn't work, they're given prednisone. The prednisone helps, but the side effects are horrible. Prednisone is a synthetic version of cortisol, a steroid hormone. You can't live without cortisol. Here's my question. Why isn't the underlying cause being treated? What is causing this person's asthma? There are so many things that can cause asthma. It could be mold, it could be dairy, it could be a buildup of mucus, or it could be something else. Doctors are trained to put people in boxes and label them and then give them medication to deal with the symptoms. They aren't trained to dig deep and find the root cause of the problem. I am sure there are doctors who do this, but most are not taught this in school. So in this video, I am going to share something with you that was discovered over 50 years ago by a doctor who was trying to find a cure for cancer. It's not a cure for cancer, but it does seem to help the lungs. Here is a quote from Hippocrates: "Cure sometimes, treat often, comfort always." My goal is to comfort and help you through your health challenges so that you can enjoy your life. Before I continue, I'd like to ask you to click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help support this channel to stay updated on new informational videos. I would love it if you would subscribe and stay updated on new information that I come across. Okay, let's get into this. Dmso, or dimethyl sulfoxide, is a clear, colorless liquid. It's tasteless, but it does have an odor that resembles garlic. You can buy it pure in a pharmacy. It's considered a solvent and it's used in many different industries. But I'm going to tell you about how it's used in medicine. It has a very unique property. It can cross the blood-brain barrier. It can also cross the blood-lung barrier, and it penetrates all cell membranes. Dmso was discovered in 1962 by Russian scientists. They were trying to find a cure for cancer. This was during the height of the space program. Many different entities were looking for ways to keep astronauts alive. Dmso was being studied as a possible cryoprotectant. It can actually prevent ice crystals from forming in human cells. It was patented as an anti-inflammatory and an analgesic. I think the reason why this hasn't been pushed forward and used as a primary treatment in hospitals is because it was discovered during the height of the space race, and then it kind of got buried. The patent for its use as an anti-inflammatory expired in 1983. Since then, there's been hundreds of studies showing the positive effects of Dmso. Even though it's safe and non-toxic, you won't see pharmaceutical companies funding research on this because it's not profitable. Dimethyl sulfoxide can increase oxygen uptake in the blood. It increases hemoglobin and it decreases the clumping of platelets. It has been used to treat everything from osteoarthritis to COVID. It's effective for pain and inflammation throughout the body and even in the eyes. It's considered neuroprotective and it can enhance the effect of other drugs, which means it reduces the need for painkillers and anti-inflammatories. It's also been used to treat hearing loss, periodontal disease, prostate cancer, and much more. You may be wondering, how does this even work? When you apply it to the skin, it rapidly penetrates the outer layer of your skin and enters your bloodstream within seconds. It's been shown to increase the absorption of nutrients and even medications. It's excellent for localized swelling. When applied topically, it can help with inflammation, pain, and even nerve regeneration. Some believe that it can assist with memory loss. In fact, there was a study on mice that had amnesia. After they were given Dmso, their memory improved. So how is it administered? Well, you can rub it directly onto the skin. You can gargle it or rinse it in your mouth. You can spray it in your nose, and you can even smoke it. What the heck? Yes, you heard me right. You can actually smoke it. It comes in a little pump spray bottle, and you simply spray it into the air and inhale it. It's been used successfully to treat asthma, COPD, and allergies. I've also heard of people who have used it to quit smoking. Apparently, it really helps reduce cravings. It's also used in veterinary medicine. You can spray it in your dog's nose if he or she has allergies. It can be rubbed on the gums to reduce pain after surgery. It can even be given to pets orally. The next question is, what are the side effects? Well, it's generally safe for most people, but it does have a strong odor. So if you're going to use it orally or inhale it, Make sure that you're in a well-ventilated area. If you're putting it on your skin, you should test it on a small area first. It can cause redness or irritation, but I personally have never experienced this. If you have sensitive skin, you may want to mix it with a little aloe vera gel before applying it. It's always good to use products that are made in the USA. Where can you buy it? Well, it's available on Amazon and in health food stores. If you don't want to inhale it or put it on your skin, you can also consume it orally. It's available in capsules, or you can buy the raw material and put it in a smoothie. You'll want to add a little lemon juice to prevent oxidation and to help the absorption. Dmso is excellent to help remove heavy metals from the body. It's also good for protecting the liver. The liver normally breaks down poisons and neutralizes them, but if you've been exposed to high levels of toxicity, the liver may become overwhelmed. In this case, Dmso can be used to speed up the process. You can use Dmso to help with sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a condition where you stop breathing while you're sleeping. It's usually because your throat closes off and your tongue moves back. Dmso can be sprayed in your mouth before bed to keep the muscles relaxed. People who suffer from sleep apnea tend to wake up with dry mouth. The Dmso also helps to keep the mouth moist. Let's take a look at what the research is showing. In a double-blind randomized study, they took 40 people who had mild to moderate asthma and divided them into two groups. One group received a nebulized solution of Dmso 3 times a day. The other group received a placebo. The study lasted for 4 weeks. The results showed that the group who received Dmso had improvement in their forced vital capacity, and they also had an improvement in their peak expiratory flow. Another study involving 50 children showed similar results. Inhaled Dmso helped to reduce airway resistance and improve lung function. There's also a lot of anecdotal evidence that inhaled Dmso helps to reduce snoring and relieve morning breath. While Dmso is generally safe, it's always a good idea to speak to your doctor before using it, just to be sure. If you have asthma or COPD or any other lung condition, this information is not intended to replace conventional treatment. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please hit the like button and share it with anyone who might benefit from this information. If you're new here, please subscribe and stay updated on new videos. I wish you the very best in your journey to better health.